Property management in Pensacola is not necessarily uniform. I mean, property management is not uniform across the Emerald Coast. Pensacola is a little different from some of the other communities, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay, so tell us some of the differences in property management in Pensacola versus some of the other surrounding areas.
Sure. Well, obviously, Pensacola is a very diverse area. It's very large compared to some of the other areas surrounding it. For example, certain areas that are different from each other, like downtown Pensacola is obviously a lot of people that live in downtown Pensacola. They want to be close to the center of the action. They want to be near the nightlife. They want to be able to go out at night. They want to be able to be close to restaurants and dining and shopping. And so when it comes to the rental market, obviously you're going to have a lot of young couples, a lot of young military men and women from the nearby base that'll be looking for a place where they can be close to everything.
Great. Okay, so we have different areas within Pensacola, and the different areas have different types of prospective tenants. The downtown crowd, military, young people, young professionals are what you get there. So tell us about some of the other sub areas of Pensacola and just a little bit about how they relate.
Absolutely. Go up farther north into Pensacola. Obviously, there's other industries besides the military. We also have obviously a very large medical industry.
Correct.
In Pensacola. A lot of the hospitals and other areas. We have the university as well. So you have a wide range of young professionals, middle-aged, senior professionals as well. Up in the farther more areas where there's more suburbs up north and in the northeast area. Of
right.
Pensacola.
You get Navy Federal Credit Union
Absolutely.
up there.
Navy
A lot of
Federal
hirees up there. So we have a little more demand going in the northwest of Pensacola than what we had in the past. And so how about we've talked about the tenants, how about the properties themselves? What do we see in Pensacola as far as differences of properties themselves and how they might be different than the other areas?
Sure, absolutely. So obviously you have more of the, like I said, the downtown kind of area, not as much of the suburbs, kind of not as much of the laid-back environment. Don't get me wrong, there's certain areas of Pensacola that are very laid-back. There are nice suburbs, but generally you are talking about a very career-driven crowd of people, a lot of people coming in and out of the local area looking for a place to rent. And therefore, those types of properties tend to be have a high volume turnover of different types of professionals.
Right. High turnover is a possibility here in Pensacola. Also we have an age of home to consider here in Pensacola because there's a lot more older homes in Pensacola than there are in some of the other areas. Correct?
That's correct. Yes. In general, the average age of a house is older than in some of the more newer developed areas.
And that translates into you as owner when it comes to property management. Be ready to have a little more set aside for those repairs in case they might happen.
Yeah, absolutely. The good news is, though, of course, most areas of Pensacola are very in demand because it is close to the heart of most industries and businesses, so commute time is lower than going out into the suburbs, and so you are able to generally get a very attractive rent price as well.
Mm-hmm. Pensacola is a job center. We have the Navy, of course, and then we have the vacation properties that are here, and so a lot of vacation business, and then medical. So this is a go-to location for jobs. Doug, thank you. I'm Rob of Rob Brooks Realty, and this is Doug, and we're discussing property management in Pensacola.